Only because the NWO videos are around, and my mother and I have this vibe that there's more than one person who wants all my videos down. Only because of that when I have duty counsel come up to me and say, "Did anything sexual happen?" I'm like this. Are you trying to get me to say no? That would be like Mike Pegalo getting $50,000. Okay? But then after it's all spent, being asked, "Did anything sexual happen in the group homes?" and being told, "No, nothing." Meanwhile, you got 50 grand because you were molested by Heather. I mean, all that did happen. I was just thinking about what I was told. Let me tell you what I was told, okay? That Mike and Heather, they were acting like adults. Yeah, Mike Pegalo, he he was a youth, but he was like an adult. I mean, compared to some other youth. Okay? Now, Heather reports on Mike as if Mike is an adult. Yeah, she thinks that she can complain about Mike and get him in trouble. But then it was turned around on her, and she goes to jail. Now, I was told this was on the news, but I haven't seen anything on the news. So, this is what happens. You got Mike and Heather agreeing on doing things, agreeing and meeting up and doing things, as if Mike is an adult. You know, as if he's not in a group home under the care of the CAS. I mean, because he's so mature. He's 16, 17. But his body is like an adult, okay? And his mind and everything. So they're meeting and meeting and meeting. But then she has a complaint about him. And then it turns around, that complaint, that means you have to admit that what you were doing with Mike, and you're under arrest. Yeah, she goes and complains on Mike, not realizing in order to do this complaint, you have to admit what you were doing with Mike. And then Mike, she gets arrested, and then it turns into him getting 50 grand. And it's on the news, but I haven't seen it on the news. And I know all this about Mike Pegalo and Heather. And it's like if Mike later on was asked by someone, and the person tricked the person. But you can only trick the person if Heather never did that. But if Heather did that, you go, yeah. But if it didn't happen, you could trick them. And that could have happened. Yeah.